I'll admit, that was not my most graceful landing. But at least I held on to the containment unit X420T, as the scholars had called it. A fine reward for nearly drowning in the pool below. The bridge was already half gone. I used my magic to cross, but the return was less elegant. Luckily, my companions were quick to act. While those wretched creatures, the Spiraelith they call them, fell from the shadows above, we fought our way out of that cursed place together. We sealed the doors behind us, for what little good it may do. The facility is crawling with them now. But the relic, it's safe and in our hands. Guild Master will want to see it himself. We are to meet him and his men in a cabin not too far from here in the woods. I only hope that this artifact is worth all the blood and breath that it cost us to claim. Episode 37, Relic of Ruin, Path A.
So during your short rest, everyone tries to get as comfortable as possible in the cabin. You all eventually do get some of that rest, and about 6 hours go by. It's now late evening. The sun has been gone, and it's fairly quiet other than the crackling from the fire that Yaito has started, unless anyone else is having a conversation. But with you being on the outskirts of the forest, you're going to hear some odd sounds from creatures all around. Occasionally you hear the howling of some wolves in the distance. The surrounding area, for the most part, for now, is safe, but obviously, being in the forest, you're going to have creatures all around you at night. So you may want to be careful, depending on how far you go, if you do step out of the cabin, because you never know, you might run into a bear or something. But before Iman, because he knows exactly where this cabin is, before he arrives, is there anything anyone wants to do?
Not at this time. Thaddeus is going to do something once Iman gets here, though.
Okay. Anyone else? Everyone else good?
Yep.
All right. So, Isundra, you go into like a meditation state, because elves meditate. They don't necessarily sleep. And during your meditation state, your eyes are closed, you're meditating, I mean, it's kind of like a slumber for an elf, but you're not technically sleeping. Isundra, you notice some changes happening to you during your short rest.
No. Why do I have changes and lose my invocations, Ryan? That's
I
bullshit.
told you what was happening.
No, you didn't.
Isundra, as you take your short rest, once your meditation is finished, you don't know it's happening until you finish your meditation and you see yourself. But when you finish meditating, you find out that your boots have been torn and your legs are slightly altered.
Am I gonna be able to reverse this?
You have hooves like a satyr that have replaced your feet.
Yeah, not gripping that star medal was really fucked up.
It's just the bottom half of your leg. It's not like your full leg is like a hairy satyr leg. You just have your foot and like your ankle area has been replaced by a hoof, like a satyr.
She probably grew like 3 inches, though.
I'm a freak.
And there's also a change that you don't notice until someone looks at you. But you do notice from knee down, you have a satyr leg, satyr foot for both feet.
And this is while she's laying down?
Well, when elves meditate, they can either like lay down or they can sit. It depends how they meditate. That's up to how Isundra meditates.
Isundra lays down. She's lazy.
Oh God, are you gonna scream? Or are you gonna say something?
Am I waking up?
I mean, this is at the end. You don't notice until you're finished meditating because you don't feel the changes. You might hear your boots rip, though. Your leather boots.
Oh my
rip.
God.
No, then I gotta buy new boots. I took
Yes.
my boots off.
Y'all gotta smell Isundra's nasty feet.
I let my dogs out.
Maybe y'all been traveling, haven't bathed. You know that shit stink.
Probably doesn't even wear shoes.
I mean, not according to her art. She got them boots.
All right, she
mean-
wakes up. She sees it. She fucking screams.
You fucking screams. You startle everybody then if you are, screaming out loud.
Yeah.
Y'all hear Isundra just scream. What do you guys do?
Damien turn around. Hey, I got anxiety. You can't be screaming. Oh no,
Look at my feet.
I see them.
I don't have feet.
Does it hurt?
I don't know. Does it hurt, Ryan?
No, you didn't feel that at all. It feels
okay.
you feel normal. You can walk on it as normal. You're not like thrown
Am I
off.
stumbling?
No, you're
Okay,
not
I
stumbling.
wrote a perception because you said there's something else we won't notice until we look at her, and I'm looking real close.
Ah!
Oh God!
That's a 20%. Damien is fucked up. Damien, as you're looking at Isundra, you obviously you notice her legs have changed to satyr legs, but she has also grown very similar to a tiefling. She has satyr-like horns growing on the side of her head.
I can live with that. That's cool.
So she's like Lilith in that
Feet's not
aspect.
cool.
Damien puts his fingers up to his mouth. Oh. Okay. Okay. This isn't that bad. It's really not. You're still you.
What do you mean
know?
it's not that bad? Look at my feet.
Yeah. Here's my question. Walk around, and I need to see, is this like baby calf? Are you going to have to learn how to do this? Or can you just do this? Because if we have to carry you, this is going to change things.
Well, the horse even lets me on. I look like a horse.
Yeah, walk around a little bit. Let me see how that looks.
She gets
And you know
up.
what? I make me a
Oh, now it's gonna be hard to walk.
yes. I changed my mind. Make me a.
Damn. Okay, so we're just changing our mind now.
I'm a bastard.
He admits it.
Oh goodness gracious! 1 second. 1 second. I'm looking at something. Just make me a normal like dexterity save.
Like on dexterity, right?
Yeah, just a dexterity save. Yeah.
Or saving throw.
Yes. A 10.
It's a little
That's fine.
rough.
It's a little rough. You see Isundra a bit shaky as she gets up, and she's walking around. It's not perfect, but she's
Oh.
able to walk around.
Oh,
She's having a
Bambi.
hard time.
Okay.
It's like Bambi on the ice.
Yaita looks over. Oh my goodness. What happened to you, Isundra?
And Damien
Bastard Napoleon.
Yep, he looks up at the ceiling. Napoleon!
He says nothing. He doesn't appear. Napoleon is laughing out in the distance somewhere.
I was gonna say you just hear his maniacal laugh
Yep.
somewhere.
Yep.
Now I feel bad, man. Maybe we should have gave him the star medal. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of thought he was bluffing.
He changed the deal. It's bullshit.
Well, look at it like this. It's better than being a wolf, right? You've been both.
But I didn't turn into a wolf.
You did. You fought me.
But I wasn't wolfy yet, right? Was I?
Oh yeah, you busted out of your clothes on that ship. Maybe your memory's fuddled, but I have
I don't
nightmares about
remember.
it often. Wow. You and Eddie are. But I digress. This I can handle, but if you need some time, I understand.
Do you think it's reversible?
Cleric? He looks at Alaric.
Let me take a closer look. Should I do Arcana or Medicine?
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this?
You could do either one, whichever you think is best.
Well, neither one of them. They're both the same for me, so I'm just gonna do Arcana.
Okay, which makes sense.
Actually, Medicine is higher, so let me do Medicine.
Okay. All
Well,
right, so I mean, you got an Arcana 13, Medicine 14. So first off, it's probably a good thing that you've done both. So we'll start with Medicine. You're looking at the legs. Alaric, you don't see any form of injury or anything. You can tell it's not going to hurt her by any means. It's a perfect transformation, which will explain to you, all right, well, let me do an Arcana check, which you already did. So you want to try and understand potentially how it changed via magic. And as a cleric, you're thinking it was obviously a curse of some kind that he placed upon Isundra, which can be removed typically from the person that casted the curse, especially one such as an archfey like Napoleon. But you know it can be reversed. It's hard to do. It's not the easiest thing to do.
Okay. So, so you look perfectly fine. It looks like it was a very easy transition. I don't see any type of scarring of any sort, and it looks like you're steady. And the unfortunate part is it looks like you are cursed right now. And it might be a difficult curse. I can try to cast remove curse on you to see if that will change you back, but I'm not certain if it will help remediate the situation.
It wouldn't hurt to try. I mean, it might waste a spell slot, but
It would waste a spell slot, but for Isundra and for her situation, and I feel like we all played a role in that unfortunate situation, I am willing to try my best. So Isundra, do you want me to try to remove the curse on you?
Can you remove it, or maybe we can ask your deity at the church? Maybe they will know.
Yeah, when we make it back to the monastery, I can ask the deity.
yeah, maybe we should try this.
I can ask Lunaris.
Before you go out in public.
How am I going to get to a soiree like this?
It's gonna be all types of different races there.
Yeah, Yaito goes, what? Hold up now. I know this is difficult, but you know there are people with animal characteristics from Ashai.
Also, you could just wear a floor-length skirt.
It doesn't look that bad. It's like what the of the Yeki
Yaito, the poor phrasing. It's not that bad. No, you say that she looks fine. It looks that bad makes her think the worst situation.
Oh,
you gotta think of those phrasing for women.
I am
terrible. I'm missing my feet.
Can somebody summon a mirror?
Yeah, I don't even know about the horns yet.
I mean, Atari's got horns, so Atari looks over. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try and cast remove curse, but I don't know. It's up to Isundra. Isundra, do you want him to try and cast it now?
Yes. If it works, yes, we can try.
Okay. So I will walk up to Isundra and I'll cast remove curse.
Okay. So as Alaric goes to cast remove curse, so here's the thing with remove curse: it's a 3rd level spell. As a DM, I've always thought this way with remove curse. I feel like remove curse is more so for weaker type of curses, but curses like vampirism, lycanthropy with werewolves and such. I feel like remove curse is kind of like a very low level to remove something that's supposed to be pretty life changing, because it's a 3rd level spell. It's not too hard to get access to, so I'm fine with it removing smaller curses, but for things like lycanthropy, because remember in season 1 you guys have to do a lot with EDR. So you can cast remove curse, but make me an Arcana check when you do.
Okay.
An 11. So when you go to cast remove curse, Alaric, you can sense there is a barrier holding your holy magic at bay. And with an Arcana of 11, you're not able to push through it. And you know that the curse is powerful and not easily removed. there's going to be additional materials you'll need during your spell cast to remove this particular curse. Especially because it's casted by an archfey, not just any fey. It's an archfey. They're extremely powerful.
Okay.
So your remove curse worked. It's just that the curse itself was stronger, and you need certain items to cast your spell with to remove this curse.
Okay. Does anything physically change with Isundra for us to, besides me just knowing from the Arcana itself?
So as you're casting the spell, you can see it slightly begins to work, and some of the hair on her foot begins to go away. You can see it turning back into the skin, but all of a sudden your concentration just breaks, and you find yourself unable to fully commit. You're like pushed away forcibly.
Okay. So I'm sorry, Isundra. It looks like this curse requires more work and some items from the monastery for me to try to break this for you. I should talk with Lunaris when I get back to the church to figure out what else I would need or if I can do to try and remove the curse for you. But I can see you look less of a satyr now, a little bit less.
Okay.
She's worried about how she's gonna look at the soiree.
Yes, we'll get you a floor length skirt. It's fine.
Thaddeus will chime in. Soiree? Where's this soiree?
No, I didn't say it out loud.
No, they all were
Right.
saying out loud.
Yeah, we've
Oh,
all been talking about it.
I mean, I didn't say anything about it.
Kendall's like, that wasn't me, motherfucker.
It's
Xander.
members only, Thaddeus. It's something I created. It'll be in my room. And you're not invited.
I'm hurt.
It's just me
But-
and a few of my friends drinking. We gossip about people, okay? But we do like to dress up.
Make me an
That's-
insight check and a deception check.
Shit.
Oh no!
Well, Thaddeus still got to roll the insight. Okay.
I can't believe you rolled a 7 and he rolled a 6.
You both rolled ones. Oh my god. So I mean, unfortunately, Thaddeus, you don't
You believe her.
Yeah.
I love Rod's rolls. Crack me up.
I mean, that's fine, but, as far as you much talk about keeping secrets, you could have just said something and would have been fine. But if you are worried about your dresses, my family does own a boutique. And
Yeah, we
I'm
might
sure
have to
they
go
could,
there.
Go on.
and I'm sure they could probably get you something to help you out.
At a discounted rate?
Sure, I'll give you the family discount.
Yes. All right. So where is this place?
It is in the fashion district of the
Oh, I'm familiar. It's been a while since I've been there.
it is in the upper levels, but not saying that you haven't been there, but I will take you guys there if you like.
What's the name of it? Maybe I've passed it before.
The Lunar Glow.
I don't think I've been there.
But yes, when we
Well.
get back into town, we can go and you can all enjoy your soiree.
Guitar looks at you, Thaddeus. Wait, did you say the Lunar Glow? Your family owns that shop?
Yes,
And we can get family discounts?
I mean, I probably couldn't get the family discount, but I'm sure I could talk my family into giving you all a family discount.
So they won't give their family the family discount? But they'll give some strangers the family discount?
Just think of it as one of my many punishments from the family,
Damn. All right.
along being cut off from the inheritance for now.
Shit. I thought Eddie R had it bad. I want to
I
impose.
told you I was a troubled youth.
Yeah. I want to impose or pry too deeply. As long as I get to choose from a fine array of garments, consider myself satisfied. Anyway, I'm sorry, Isundra.
I blame Napoleon.
I also blame Napoleon.
Yes, but mm,
We'll just add this onto the long laundry list of to-dos to conquer.
Yatari points at. Is anyone going to tell her about her head?
What about my head?
It's you're like me now. She points at her horns.
Does someone have a mirror? Or can conjure water or something?
I don't have a mirror. I reached my hands up to my head.
You feel horns protruding from the side of your forehead going up. Very similar to Yatari's horns, like a tiefling. But
I mean,
they're satyr horns.
I think they look cute. It's just gonna take some getting used to, you know?
Am I becoming a tiefling? Will I no longer be a wood elf?
Well, I don't know if you're becoming a tiefling per se. Tieflings don't have hooves for feet. More so a satyr, if I had anything to guess. You know what a satyr is, right, Isundra?
Yes.
That's probably what you're becoming.
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
This happened so suddenly. It's like I turned around for 30 seconds and she just morphed.
Looks like Napoleon's punishment is starting to take effect for not giving him that space medal.
Haven't I been punished enough? I'm already weaker.
According to your familiar, not enough.
Isundra, as I mentioned, back home in the Shai, many people known as the Yeki, they have been blessed by the Omnikami, animal great spirit gods. There are, like, for example, Nimwa is the great animal spirit tiger that represents strength. He blessed many humans, and they became tiger-like. So they have tiger claws and tiger feet, very similar to your feet right now, except tiger-like. Perhaps you may gain benefits from having satyr legs. Maybe once you get used to walking, maybe you are faster.
I
For
don't
now,
need to be faster. I need to be able to shoot my beams.
but for now, maybe try to use it to your advantage before it is removed. Is all I'm saying.
So like butt kicking people?
Not necessarily. Just like being faster running.
Oh, yes.
I am saying perhaps sooner try walking or running outside really quick to see if you are faster. I'm assuming you are, based off the way your legs are shaped.
Yeah, I'll foot race you. Let's go.
I want to be
Damien.
faster. I want to shoot my beams better.
No, I agree. But we gotta make the most of what we got. And he grabs her arm and we start to walk outside.
You step outside. It's still nighttime outside, but I mean it's fairly safe. There's nothing around you.
Yeah, somebody time us.
Yaito
All
steps
right.
outside, folds his arms to watch.
Count us off. I just want
All
you to just run for like 3-4 seconds or something.
Okay, Lunaris, get set, go.
I have to
Damn.
roll.
Yep, and athletics.
Make me an athletics, Asundra, with
She dusted me.
All right, so
You fucking
Damien,
dusted me.
Damien with a 9 and Sundra with an 18.
Oh,
So as they both run straight ahead to see who's faster,
She running like Forrest Gump. when he
yeah,
broke
you
his
can
braces.
see her hooves are hooving it. So Asundra, you find out that you are faster with these hooves. Your temporary moving speed for now has gone up by 5 feet.
Damien. All right. I mean,
40.
That's a lot of movement. 40 feet. You
40
have two more.
speed then, yeah.
Yeah, you have. Because what's your normal speed?
I was
35?
35. Yeah, and I have fleet of foot, which means every time I make an attack at an enemy, regardless if it hits them or not, you gain an extra 5 feet in base walking speed.
Nice.
It increases to an extra 5 walking speed at level 10. So
Yep,
I can go
so-
pretty far.
Yeah, so you get a plus 5 feet for now with your hooves. Base walking speed. So you do find that there is a slight advantage to it.
Damien wet his hands on his knees. I need to work out more. Good job, Isundra.
I guess I'm faster, but I don't really get close combat anyway, so I'd rather have my feet.
Sue just wants her feet back. She don't like these
I'll keep the
hooves.
horns. The horns are fine.
Horns
I
aren't
want-
doing you anything.
I want my feet back too.
As you guys finish
But now I have
running-
ears. Well, I guess tieflings have ears, regular
Yeah,
ears.
they
but-
have regular ears. Yeah. So you basically like Atari. Pointy ears and horns. Or Lilith, I should say.
Utari's like, I don't have those feet though.
Nope. She's got a tail though.
That's
Um,
true. Do I have a
Lunel
tail? I
might-
didn't check back there.
No, you do not have a tail.
Lunel might think this is cute.
Oh no. What will Linnell think?
You fucking her up now. Now you
I mean,
got
this is an opportunity to see if she really likes you for who you are or not. And if not, we'll jump her. If that's what you want.
I can't blame her if she doesn't like these feet.
You absolutely can. It's not even your fault.
I have to keep them hidden.
I mean, if that's what you want to do. He starts looking into his bag of random costume items. Seeing if he's got something in here to cover her. I got some white leg slacks, but I don't think that'll do. I'll still see the hooves.
as
Some
you're
bell
We
bottoms.
we have to go to the lunar glow sooner than later.
well, as you're rummaging through your bags, trying to help Isundra out, you do notice there is a figure walking towards the party. And coming through the shadows, you see a man walking. He's got this emerald armor breastplate on. He's got sword on his side, long blonde hair. It is Damien Vanelis. And as he makes his way towards you through the darkness, you do notice there are several adventurers following him on horseback. And Iman just holds his arms out. Ah, what are we doing? Having a race? And he notices Isundra's feet have changed. Isundra, what happened to you? I don't remember you having hooves for feet.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, we was just training. You know, you
Hmm.
stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Anyway, took you long enough.
Well, we want to make sure we're not caught traveling by creatures and monsters of the night. Come, the artifact, where is it?
Yaito?
Yeah, Yaito has it.
I mean, he's still inside
That is
drinking
just still
tea.
inside.
Yeah, he inside drinking tea. Help one moment, please. I don't think y'all can all fit in our, humble
No,
abode here.
He raises his right hand, 2 fingers pointing in the air. He kind of just moves his fingers in a movement to the left and the right, trying to tell his men behind him to move around the cabin for a break. And you see a bunch of these adventurers just, there's a bunch. There's probably a good 20 of them right now on horseback. And they all just slowly stop and take a break. None of them are really paying much attention to you. But Iman steps forward. Very well. If I am invited into your abode this evening, I'd like to speak with all of you. My men will wait outside.
All right.
Wait, did you say this evening? Are we staying here any longer?
I mean, we can talk to him and maybe head out if y'all don't want to stay again.
This is what we can discuss inside the cabin, Alaric.
Okay, I just thought that it was still morning. That's why.
Oh, no, it's not morning yet. It's pretty late at night right now.
We did
Okay.
a short rest, yeah.
Yeah, you did a short rest instead of a long.
Yeah,
So-
I was thinking it's more like 3-4 a.m. like late
Oh,
night,
I
that
see.
type of thing. Because I'm thinking like we're rolling over into the next day with
I
that.
see.
Okay, never mind.
You're good. You're good. So Iman steps into the cabin, looks around, lets out a sigh. It's good to be able to travel like this. It's been a while since I've done something like this. It's been a long time since I've been at this cabin. I've used this cabin a number of times for rest during the night. I'm glad it still has its uses. So, claps his hands together as he's looking around. First things first, I'm glad you're all safe and unharmed. The artifact, where is it? Yaito points over to the containment unit in the corner. It is right here, safe and sound. The X42OT, exactly what you requested. And you see Iman walks over to it, places a hand on the containment unit. Excellent, excellent. And he looks over at all of you. Did any of you try to open it?
I thought about it, but I didn't do it.
Excellent. Probably a good thing that you didn't. It could have harmed you if you did. He gets up and he walks over real quick to the to the door. I see you also have a wagon out here. Not much on it. Are you renting it?
Yeah.
I will take the wagon for now. We're going to take all the artifacts from the research facility with us. We have a wagon with us, but a second won't hurt. You won't have to worry about the payment. I'll just let the stable master know when you return to New Tempest that you've handed the wagon off to me, and I'll pay for it.
We've
Take it off
recovered
your
this
hands.
as well. She hands him the one she took.
Okay. He looks
The
down.
RX-424.
He looks down at. Oh, and the reason you have this one, Isundra.
I thought this is better to recover more than less.
Well, thank you. It is mighty fine of you to think of the guild. He takes it and holds on to it. It's much smaller containment unit. This one would not have hurt you as much as the other, but I appreciate the thought. And he reaches his arm out the door as he's calling for one of the adventurers to come in to grab the bigger containment unit as he takes it out to put on the wagon. And he'll shut the door and walk back towards the party. He sits down in one of the chairs. Well, job well done, everyone. I appreciate everything you've done here. I was not expecting you to run into the Spiraelith. If I had known that, I would have come with my group here alongside of you. But because I didn't know that, I figured it was a group of cultists or thieves or some sort of thing happening at the research facility. But you will be heavily rewarded for obtaining the containment units. I have already mentioned to Linnell back at the guild that once you return, your party is to be rewarded with 3,600 gold. Split that evenly amongst yourselves or however you want to. It's up to you. It's your money. And for the rest of the evening, I won't ask for you to return to the research facility with the party, and I will be strong enough to handle the remaining Spiraelith, considering you've already killed one Cerevoid and destroyed 4 cocoons. We want to get there as soon as possible and make sure none of the Mind Reavers transform and have time to become the Cerevoids. I myself should be fine along with my trusted adventurers here at my back. So there's about 20 of us together. We are going to cleanse that damn facility. Now, you may stay here for the evening and meet back up with us once we're finished, or you may return to New Tempest as soon as you would like. The only thing that I ask of your party is, once you return to New Tempest, don't go too far off. I don't have any missions for you just yet, but I'd like to discuss more when we have the time. Right now, it's not the time to do so. We want to get to this research facility as soon as possible. So don't go too far now from New Tempest once you return, because I will be calling for you again in the future. But for now, consider yourselves free from work, unless you decide to pick up another quest at the guild. But if you do, make sure it's one that's nearby. But for now, you're on vacation. I'd say about a week's vacation you have earned. Do you have any questions for me before my men and I go and cleanse the research facility?
I mean, you kind of said you were going to explain more about what's in the containment unit and what.
Yes,
you know.
I did say that, didn't I?
You did.
Well, the containment unit, he looks around. He just to look at everyone that's in the room. You all know of it, except for Alaric. Thaddeus would know about it, because Thaddeus was there. Now, if they haven't told you already, Alaric, this is top secret, confidential information that can't be spoken to others outside of this room. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, man.
Highly confidential. Isundra, along with Damien and some others from their group, as you have probably heard themselves call, the Cat and Co., they came across an area in the Greythorn Forest, further north from here, a while back. They found the remains of an ancient dragon lord, Xandos, the Raging Fire. When they found the remains, they informed me and the guild, and I dispatched a group of researchers to investigate the area. We came across several of Xandos's skeletal remains. Obviously, we could only find some of what was there. We couldn't find it all. But this containment unit that you have rescued, it holds one of Xandos's remains, particularly one of his claws. Or, I should say, a piece of one of his claws. One claw alone is probably bigger than this whole cabin combined. So it's a good thing you didn't open the containment unit, because as you know, Damien, you've had a situation with Xandos before, yes?
Don't remind me.
And if you had touched this artifact, bad things could have happened. I can't say what, but Xandos himself may have spoken to you.
Oh yeah. I've heard the rumbling of his voice.
Yes, and this is an artifact we cannot allow the cultists that follow the goddess of destruction to obtain. You understand? And that's
So
why this is very important.
You want to lock it away?
Correct. Absolutely. And that's why the research facility was kept secret up until this point. And with the Spiraelith gathering there, I don't trust this facility any longer.
Yeah, that means someone tipped them off to that location. Do you think there was a mole?
Potentially, but tipping off the Spiraelith to this location is an oddity. Then again, the Spiraelith are great at mind tricks and mind control. Who knows? Perhaps there was Spiraelith already there that we were unaware of, lingering. And perhaps one of the researchers there was taken over by one of the mind piercers and transformed into a mind reaver. Who knows?
I have a question. How many of the other guild masters know about the Spiraelith?
Oh, everyone knows about the Spiraelith.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Is there gonna be some type of safety plan in case, they hit the town or the more populated areas? Or are we just gonna wait till shit hits the fan?
oh no. See, the Spiraelith are a very serious threat. We take this seriously. I have informed the king of Londe of our current situation. He is well aware, and he wants to keep this on the low key, if you understand, which is why he sent me personally with my strongest adventurers. We will snuff out the Spiraelith and make sure that the ones in this location are completely gone. And if we happen to miss any, well, they have lost their spawning ground. So, for now, we don't want to panic civilization.
They can
nearby.
thrive in an aquatic environment. I think that's worth mentioning. I mean, you probably do that already, but checking the water is good too.
I appreciate that. We will definitely make sure that we check every nook and cranny of that cavern. It does lead out, though, into Zephyr's Bay, which could be a potential issue. There was another exit you could have found that led out to a small outlet of the cavern into the ocean of Zephyr's Bay.
Oh gosh.
My hopes is that none of them have found that exit, and if they have, we're going to have a difficult time tracking them. That's why I've brought my best trackers with me. So we have a lot of things to do to make sure that this doesn't spread, which is why I'm saying I won't be contacting you for a good week or so. So you have time to relax until we meet again.
Uh-huh. Okay, sure. I got better things to do anyway, like go shopping.
So, is there any other questions? I've told you what was in the containment unit. But again, keep that a secret.
Did we get paid for this job?
Yes, 3,600 gold's waiting for you. Speak to Linnell once you get back.
Hell yeah.
I was just about to say, Damien, did you forget?
Ever. Ever.
You just wanted to double check. I get it. So.
Mm-hmm. And I mentioned that he doesn't want the cultists to find this claw. And when he says cultist, he's talking about the cultists of Fenistra, which is the primordial of destruction and all ending. All things end. So she is the one that the dragon lords followed ancient times, many, many years ago, centuries ago. Something that's old, and many people know about that story. So cultists want a piece of any of the dragon lords to try and bring them back so that they can bring destruction upon the land, because they follow Fenistra, which necessarily, just because she's the primordial, which is basically, so how the gods work is you have the primordials, which is the top tier, and then you have the octatic divine, the heptatic evils, and the dragon lords. So the gods and the dragon lords are equivalent to one another in terms of power. And then under the gods, you have lesser gods, and then under them, you have mortals. That's kind of like the hierarchy. But the primordials never show themselves. They're like, people think they don't exist, but obviously they're the ones that created the worlds. So there's some lore for you. Fenistra is basically my replacement for Tiamat.
Okay. So are you all gonna look for them? Instead of just hiding the stuff from them, are you gonna actually go after the cult?
And that's the thing, Damien. Cultists don't just share their locations. I mean, that's something the Adventurers Guild looks into from time to time when we can. When we have limited resources, but that's something the government should be focusing on mostly, not the Adventurers Guild, unless we know of a location of one. The Adventurers Guild, we take on contracts and missions from the governments when possible, but we try to stay out of politics. We don't do anything with governments if there's wars involved. The Adventurers Guild is a very neutral faction.
Okay.
But things such as cultists of Fenistra, that is danger to all of us, regardless if we're enemies or allies. So that's something we will partake in.
Yeah. Want something done right, do it yourself. I don't know about this here government talk, but we can only keep them at bay for so long. If they were tipped off about this location, I don't know.
Well, the
Just
Spiraelith are different than the cultists. Are you thinking they're working together?
I mean, they have probably shared interests of chaos and control, destruction.
This is true, but primordial Fenistra would destroy the Spiraelith.
Oh.
She is the primordial of all destruction, the end of everything, the end of every creation that Reverie has made. Reverie is the opposite primordial. So you have a primordial that creates things, good or bad. You have a primordial that destroys things, good or bad. And then you have a primordial that's in the center that basically just watches everything. She is the middle. You have the start, the middle, and the end.
The balance. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That is the...
Oh, go ahead, this is out of my pay grade.
Yes.
Like most things.
Any other questions before I go? I have shared what you wanted to know. I'm going to have him roll insight. He rolled not a nat 20, but a total of 20. He looks around the room. I get a sense here that some of you might not be very trustworthy of me.
Oh, we didn't even do anything.
Right.
He's just looking around the room with his 20 insight. The way your body movements are and the way you're looking, talking.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I don't trust nobody. I just started trusting Isundra like a couple months ago.
No, I take no offense to it. This is a good thing. You have you're leery of things. I told you to retrieve an artifact without telling you what it was. It's good to be questioning at times. I'm not saying that you don't fully trust me. I just have a feeling you feel a bit uneasy. Perhaps it's the night after fighting the Spiraelith, which I also get. Were any of you mind controlled, by the way?
Nope.
Unfortunately, I was, sir.
Oh, Thaddeus. You're the last one I would have expected for that to happen to.
Same
But-
here, sir.
But it's all right. The Spiraelith are tricky bastards. You won't have to worry about them much longer. Like I said, I will snuff them out and make sure that we have killed every single one that we come across. All right. Anyways, we have things to do. So I will let you all go. Will you be staying here at the cabin for the rest of the evening, or are you returning to New Tempest as soon as possible? Or would you like to come accompany us?
I think if we travel in a bigger group, I mean, it might increase our odds of being ambushed, but I mean, if we're ambushed with this big of a group, what does it matter? I don't think anybody would mess with us.
They are going back to fight the Spiraelith.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, fuck that. That's how I feel. I see y'all after a week or whatever vacation.
Very well. Everyone's all right with that. I will make my leave. Again, talk to Linnell when she returns to the guild hall, and she will give you a reward. Until then, safe travels back home, and I will see you in a little over a week, hopefully. You'll hear back from me. I'll be
All right.
contacting you through the scrying stone.
Thank you, sir. And he'll give Elon a salute.
Elon salutes him back, gets up, he turns around, and he walks off. And he yells out to his men. And he gets onto a horse, and they all begin to move towards the research facility, leaving you all to your own devices. Do you guys head back to New Tempest at this point?
Yeah, I want my money.
Okay.
Also, I was hoping no one would notice, but it was like the first thing he called out. I'm sorry, Isundra.
Everyone is going to notice.
We'll wrap your bottom half in a bed sheet before we go to Lunel. We'll cut it and sew it so it looks cute. Or I can just say
Sad.
you're sick today, and I'll collect your money for you.
I might be sick.
Well, hopefully that's whatever favor that Napoleon asked for. Maybe he will change you back after I do it.
You even stuck up for me and he still did all this to me. He's a bastard.
Yeah, he
Yes.
really is.
He is a bastard.
He's taking it too far.
That's what I'm saying.
I almost want to make a deal of my own just to get back at him.
Let's not worry too much. When I get back to the church, once we make it back to the city, I can talk with Linaris and see if there's a way how I can help alleviate the curse for you.
This is true. Alaric and Alaric's goddess may be able to help. Perhaps other clerics and the priests at the church will know more. It is a major city, I would think, yes?
Yeah, but knowing them, they'll never do nothing for free.
This is true.
They're gonna want all type of fucking ingredients and rubies and stuff.
Well, we'll have to talk more later. But I believe I believe things won't be so dire. I think I can help. I think all of us can help.
We've been through worse. Well, I don't know if Isundra's been through worse. But
I mean, I have, but
okay, good. We got this.
So with that, the party packs all their things, got on your horses, and for the rest of the evening, after your short rest, you'll fast travel back to New Tempest. And once you're in New Tempest, you'll be able to just take your long rest there. But remember, you still have to make a decision on whether or not you'll tell Thaddeus about the soiree. And also, you'll have to make a decision based on the Green Vipers if you decide to pay them 1,000 gold to get you entry into the Scarlet soiree.
What didn't we make a payment for something with the
you made a payment
Vipers?
to get you made a payment
Information.
to get information. That's how you found out.
Oh goodness,
about
I gotta
the
pay
ball.
again. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty.
They extort people, man, for information. You know, that's how they make money. You know, they told you about a secret event. Now they're telling you, well, you can't just go to the event. You have to be invited to it. And they know how to get you invited to it. Now, they said you don't have to pay them that, but you'll have to figure out how to get invited. And remember, when you spoke with them, there was a week left before the next soiree. You've been gone for about, I'd say, 2 days or so. So you have limited time before the soiree event takes place for this month. This upcoming month, I should say. So that's going to be up to you guys if you want to pay them to get your tickets. And that was for 4 people plus 1 for 1 potential NPC. And at the time, you were thinking Yaito might be the one to join you because you talked to him about it when he was keeping Thaddeus busy.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, Yatari needs to go back to school. You get in trouble.
Oh,
Right.
goodness. But with that, we will end this episode of Taverns and Caverns.
Ugh.
I have stuff prepped up till after the soiree. So next episode
boy.
will be about you guys preparing for the soiree, getting your fine clothing and your masks, because it is a masquerade.
How you
And
know
then-
we're gonna go? How you know we're gonna pay that 1,000 gold?
Because I already know. You guys already paid 500 or whatever it was for the information. I know you're not going to miss an opportunity to go to a soiree
Are we
Yeah,
getting
but see-
3,600 gold all together or
together
each?
as a team.
Trash. Okay, we'll figure it out.
So
This
if you
person on
divide it by-
Spiraelith, he just said no.
So
Right.
well, he didn't know there was Spiraelith there. But,
Well, he could up the price now that he knows.
well, y'all get 600 gold each.
See, that's why that week off is supposed to be like a pizza party. This is like that.
I'm weak.
A
Like,
pizza
thank you
party.
for your help. I recognize you guys have done a lot.
Yeah. Employee Appreciation Week. That's pretty much
Yep.
what it is. The
Oh,
Adventurers Guild Appreciation
goodness.
Week.
Put my picture up so I know it's real.
Oh, my God.
Employee of the
Wow.
Week, Damien.
both my pictures.
Both of them.
Damien
Oh,
and
goodness.
Desiree.
Goodness gracious. Well,
Desiree hasn't come out in a while. She gonna be at the soiree?
She's going to the soiree. Yes.
oh, it's Desiree going to the soiree then. Okay.
Yeah. If my wife find out I was at a party,
Ah!
I'll never hear the end of it.
It is a masquerade, so you have to have masks. No one's identity is shown at this masquerade.
Must be fabulous.
You have to be fabulous.
Shit, I might even be Diamond.
Diamond.
Zam. So that,
Yes.
yep.
So what I was alluding to with the help is because of how we are helping the people investigate the vampires, is that it's highly likely that the church would be more than willing to help, since they're the ones that originally came up to me about the issue, to with being more lenient or even generous with trying to help Felicia with her curse.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to say too much since Thaddeus is not involved with that situation, so that's why I left it at that.
Gotcha.
You're
Makes
gonna have
sense.
to tell him eventually.
Yeah, I'll definitely bring it up in the next one, but I wanted to just have the party thinking about that in their head, like, I wonder what Alaric is talking about, and then I can go like, this is what I was talking about exactly.
Nice.
But is it gonna get my invocations back? Probably not.
I mean, that's a different story. Maybe I can talk to Lunaris about that too.
Be switching sides on Napoleon.
And that's where we'll end this episode of Taverns and Caverns. Thank you, everyone, for listening to another exciting episode of Taverns and Caverns. This is your Dungeon Master, HaphazardDM. You can find me on Twitter at HaphazardDM.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Bri. I play Damien/Desiree, and you can find me on Twitter at Blaze_NBK.
Hi, I'm Felicia, and I play Isundra. You can find me anywhere on the internet at daggertribal.
Hi, I'm Rod or Rodimus, playing Thaddeus. You can find me on Blue Sky at Rodimus83 or Twitter or X at Rodimus7901.
Hey, my name is Kendall, and I play Alaric Silverwind, and you can find me on Twitter at AirDashClubKen.
All right, thank you guys. Those are our players for Taverns and Caverns Season 3. And again, don't forget to check out the Taverns and Caverns Patreon. On our Patreon, you'll find exclusive monthly episodes that are strictly exclusive to our Patreon, as well as some additional content that you won't want to miss. So thanks again, everyone. Until next time on Taverns and Caverns.